Maker. This is the commentary track, and I'm gonna be talking about my movie Pride. This was a school project for second semester. This was my final project for my creativity class, which is digital filmmaking or some shit like that. And okay, here it's using. So the movie uses a lot of old music, old like Frank Zappa and Pink Floyd and uh shit, I forgot his name, but Sleepaway. Oh, not Sleepaway. I remember Clifford. Because originally this movie was supposed to originally the movie I was gonna make was supposed to be based off a series that I made right when I heard what we were supposed to do for the final project.
Okay.
So
Um,
first of all, that was a pretty nasty
and
crash you
like
just did
I
there.
started built off
Second
that
of all, you're only
first
talking
movie
and putting
idea,
your
and then
own
made more.
responses. Your whole
But
body's
right around the
pretty messed
time
up.
I was
Yeah.
gonna
Well, I got one question though.
like I started
Is
working on
this
it.
really
It was
what
the
you
deadline
want?
of the final
Why,
project,
yes, indeed. This is what
and
I want. I have lost
I got a lot of stress from doing that shit.
illnesses.
A lot
I
of
had a friend who I thought was
'cause
awesome, who was
I got
shared
really
some
scared that my
opinions with
parents
me,
were gonna kill
and I
me,
thought
or
he
not
was
kill
really
me, but just
identical to me,
actually
but then he
give me
turned out
the
to be a complete
nastiest
degenerate,
like I'm
and I
like
regret talking
Ugh.
to them.
Like no, there's no
Not
abuse
only
at all.
that,
It's just like
um,
they're gonna ground me
I
like
got
really
really
bad for
bad,
fucking up a grade for
during
just
grade
being
school
so
until junior
stupid.
high, where we had to take
So
classes in a very
I was
weird
planning
place.
to
There was like a measles outbreak going on at the
like
time.
it was way too
I
embarrassing, and
was
I was
very
way too ashamed
introverted
of that.
and
I
didn't
was
have
planning
many friends, so I hanged
to
out
kill
with the popular
myself
kids. They respected
on
me, and
on that day.
I thought the way they
But
acted,
like I
was
mean, I didn't have any
very
tools
rude.
specifically. I was
thought
trying to
that's
find
how
pills,
friends
but
were.
we didn't
To
have any
proceed to
pills.
act like that with them
But I got an idea,
to other people at the school.
and I used this experience
Although I
for the
met
movie.
my
So that's why the
best
main
friend,
character kills himself.
Chuck.
But the scene of him
I found
driving
him
is supposed to be
people.
based
I realized
off
that he didn't
of
act like a complete gonad to
of
be cool.
this other
He
specific
was
scene
different. He had
in
tastes that were really like mine. I slowly
in the
started
original
to
movie where
make
he was just
friends
driving off
through
after
connections
after a
with
really
Chuck
tragic
and had
event in
many
that
great
movie.
days with them through
Um,
junior high and high school.
what
In
I'm
junior
explaining
high, I
here
realized that the
is
popular
I
kids
had
were really damn
I
rude
wanted to bring up something
degenerates.
very emotional.
I wanted to
So I
dissociate
talked about
myself with them.
it was at the time it wasn't that
Whereas
recent because this
the
was
friends
like
with the
a
popular
couple
kids brought
months
some to
before,
my
like
anxiety. I
after,
thought she would be
but a couple months isn't like 6 months.
about me
Where I was talking
disassociating
about
myself with them,
I'm here
so
to
I didn't.
here I'm talking about
So
a
one
friend
day,
that I have
I was doing
that
math homework.
I didn't
Someone
like
told me to
because
visit
turns
a
out
birthday
he
party
was
of this
very
girl who was legit boring as all hell.
super fucking
I
toxic
thought,
at all. Wait, hold on.
I thought my mom would get mad at me if I didn't either.
Oh wait, no. That too. That happens later. But here I'm talking about how the school that I went to, a lot of people bullied me, and this is about a party that I had went to in first semester, and this is like this is like my generation that I've been with for like a lot of years, and nobody talked to me. That really pissed me the fuck off. I got really scared of my mom, like trying to talk to her, cause she made me go to that party, and well,
I saw someone at the party who was like
Yeah.
the nicest person ever in the like popular
Um,
kids group.
and I failed
Yeah,
math
someone
one
that I
because of that,
trusted,
because I was
really
working on
trusted.
something and I couldn't finish it on
So,
time, which
I
was
started
Alex. It
talking
was
to
like
her.
Alex assignment.
I didn't even
And
say
if I
anything
and
related
if
to
I
what we
finished
were
that, I
saying
could
or
have
anything.
passed
I
the
just
fucking
literally
class,
just said,
and then I have to
like,
take math 2 during
what
the
school
summer,
did you go?
and
What
that
high
kind of
school
pissed
are
me
you
off.
in now? She
Because
looked
this
at
is
me
more
and
recent.
proceeded to
This
ignore
whole
me and
thing,
proceeded
because this is
to
in what?
talking with her
I
best
finished this
friend.
around the end of
That was
April,
when I realized,
like this movie.
no.
So yeah,
I had enough.
the
So I called my
experimentation,
sister to pick me
like
up.
design of the
She-
background.
She was very busy.
I just took it. I looked it up
and I
on
was
YouTube,
afraid
but
that
I
my
wanted to
mom
base
would
it off a
not,
little bit from Don Hertzfeld's
like,
"It's Such a Beautiful Day,"
was gonna
because that
force me
movie
to
is
stay
one of
there
my
for,
favorite,
the end
my
of the
super
party,
favorite
so
movies ever.
didn't
I don't have a
talk to her
physical
for
copy
about 2
because
hours. Then
it's
when
like
the party was
$26,
done,
$30 or some
I
shit,
hit
but
the bullet
it's like
and, like,
a
proceeded to call
beautiful
my mom,
movie,
and she
and
did
I
pick me up.
heavily recommend it to
I
people
went back
who
to
are
finish
going
my
through
homework.
a lot.
There
I
was, like,
resonated a lot because I have had
11:55,
a fear
and I
of
was supposed
death
to submit it
for
before
like a
12
long
a.m., and I
time,
couldn't finish it in time and failed the
which is
activity.
why I want to make more
Funny
videos,
thing
because I want to
is,
leave like a
um,
legacy. I want to leave like
if
some
I
kind of
had finished
important
the
thing,
activity,
like
I could have
to
been
show
in
that like
math
I had
2
potential
instead of math
throughout the
1 in my
li-
second
throughout,
semester, which caused a lot
you
of
know, me
arguments,
living.
a lot of fighting with my
And
parents.
yeah,
It was me and
Oh,
my parents.
a lot of people in
On the
the
way home,
comments that I
proceeded to
saw in
tell
the
my mom
video,
about my
some
situation,
people commented on the fact
and
that
after
God
that, she
was
never
represented
let
by a
me go
red
to do
circle,
anything related
So I
with
based this
Republican
off
kids.
of the
Something
the
that I
Scott the
didn't
Wall special
realize
of
that
you're not
Chuck
you're
and
not an
Friends
RPG
had
guy,
that the popular kids didn't,
where
respect. The fact that they were nice.
God,
And if
who
I
was
ever
voiced
find
by
out
Video Game
that my
Donkey, goated,
friends
goated.
turn into complete
He was represented by just this light, and I wanted to present it with a red light, like a red light, like a red light, but I couldn't find one.
very rude
So instead, I
people,
looked up on Google
I
red
wouldn't be
circle,
alive.
and that's what I got.
Like I'm not alive right now, but they have kept me up through many days.
I love how I get paid.
I remember.
To help people,
This
but you
guy's
just did it to
the
yourself.
the artist's name is Bob
You
Ackery.
just
That's his
explained
name
the huge
during this
reason
whole
why you
bit.
stayed alive before you killed yourself.
But I had lost contact with them.
You have a daughter, right? What's her name? Boris?
This is to mention other
Yeah.
stuff.
always
I
wanted
genuinely
to
want
have
to
a
remake this
daughter.
video if I ever want to
You
get
wanted
back
to
to the
teach her
original
life.
movie ideas I
You
wanted to
will
make
learn from your
because
sister.
I still want to make
But
those
most of
because
it was politics,
really
but also
happy for
topics
it.
that many people couldn't explain
and
to
about the
children
old music,
correctly.
yeah, it
Good
plays
story.
those because
As you really
originally in
want to
the
back
first
all
like
those
the movie
people
I wanted to represent
and
each
Adam
character
mentioned
by their own take. I
were
mean, not
with you, especially
not
your
represent
sister,
them
that
as
told
whole
you
thing,
before
but
she
like
would die,
to
if you
differentiate their
ended your life,
personalities, like for
you
you
only got
to
compliments
recognize
by
which
government
character's which.
because
I was
the
gonna show like by what music they like, and for the main character here,
Oh, I hope this doesn't work.
Frank
Your
Pride,
Dickinson machine will reunite in
he was supposed to
2007.
like old music, like old music, like like old rap, old rock music from like the 70s, 80s, and 90s. I couldn't find a very entertaining way to, like a very depressing way to end the movie, so I ended it like that, jokey thing. Um, yeah, that's the credits. God damn. I ended it with Rage Against the Machine, like reuniting, because I fucking love Rage Against the Machine. And I knew if I put that, that would explain like what year it is. Like this place in 2006. That's another thing I wanted to do with the original film, was to show like, oh, that this really happened in this year. When I mentioned like a bunch of old stuff that exists now didn't exist back then, like albums and shit. Oh. And Sam right there. A lot of these members are still my friends, except Sam, which is just like someone that I had a crush on, and I wanted for them to work on it so we can develop like a little relationship there, but it didn't work out. I don't have all the audio recordings right now, but if I want to come back and make this, I will just have to remake it entirely with different people and stuff. So that's a whole another thing I have to fix, but yeah. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention was the fact that when I made this movie, for the final project, this movie was supposed to be shown at our school's own film festival, this own film festival called Blondies, which just happens for every first year, and it is cool. It's pretty amazing, and I had to work on a theater play after the awards, so I was like, well, considering I had uploaded this movie at like 3 in the morning to my teacher, I don't think it's gonna win, but like I still had some hope for it, cause like I almost died over it, but it like I just come on, and then I sat there at the film festival, and I was waiting for my movie to at least get nominated, right? Even though I said like, oh, it's never gonna get nominated, there's no way. And then because of like I messed up some of the guidelines, like oh you can't use copyright music, which like fuck you, I don't care about that. We should be able to use copyright music anytime, unless we credit. That's cool. If we credit, that's pretty awesome. But like, that's bullshit. And we can't talk about heavy topics like the ones that I mentioned there. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, why not? But then when I saw the movies, like they didn't fully play the movies, but they play like short clips of like the ones that did win, or like the ones that did get nominated, and I started to get way more sad and depressed over the fact that mine didn't win. I know it sounds weird, but like I just like I had worked on like it doesn't look like I worked on it a lot, but it is something that I dearly love and I appreciate, and I do accept it as one of my works. I left like that building It's because in my school there's like 5 buildings, right? I left my building and went to like just tear down or cry right outside and just like have a breather in the like my the football arena and just I was like, damn man. Then I got called for to go to theater class, um, and just like, oh, help me with this. I'm like, okay. But while I was working on the sounds for that theater, because I added the music and wanted to play the music there, for the play they were doing, I was just crying nonstop over it. I know it sounds pretty like stupid, but I explained it to my friend about this. At the time, I felt embarrassed to show my movie, so I was pretty like not very talkative, but I didn't want to show that much information. I talk about the movie, so like that movie, like if I felt comfortable releasing it early, it should have I would have released it around the time the festival started. But no, I released it 2 weeks afterwards. So that's why it says May 17th. But if I sound like I'm yapping a lot or talking a lot of cuckoo caca, pee pee poo poo caca nonsense, just I'm sorry, but ever since and I know the movie has ended right now, but ever since I had made this video, I have thought about life very, very differently, and that's why I release more content or more joyful content rather than the dark humor shit that I released in like 2020 through like Newgrounds or something, or like very Newgrounds-esque humor like in like 21 or 22. I'm different. I changed, and I'm quite proud of that change. I love my current life right now, and I want to say if anyone who's watching is going through something, ask for help. Don't do it like me, who just did it all on his own. Don't. It is not impressive. It is not brave. Please go with someone or ask help. Get help. Seek help. Advise anything. It is the best thing next to like orgasm. It helps. It's gonna help you a fucking lot, and it feels really good when you get that moment of clarity. Now that you understand stuff and you feel way more calm, you're gonna see life in a very different way. I'm sorry if this advice sounds like bullshit, but um, please. And yeah, that's the movie. I will make more videos, and I just wanted to make a commentary track about this. Thank you so much for I like that it hasn't this channel hasn't turned 5 years old yet, but I just want to say like if I don't have a chance to make a video about this channel turning 5 years old, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for anyone who's been there for me and watching my stuff, even if it's like so crap or not up to high standards. I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much. Good night, people. Happy first anniversary to this movie that I dearly love.